Alrighty, y'all. So I figured that since I've sold about 9 mowers since Friday, that y'all would want to see an update on what I have. And as y'all can see right off the bat, um, we're pretty empty on this side now. If you go back and look at the first couple of videos that I have, and just to show you all how much I started with, that would be a good benchmark. But we're down to, I think, about 15 or 16 now. We can do a quick count, and they're all the I guess the cheaper ones, just the big wheel ones. All the self-propellers are gone, and then all the ones that we were able to put bags on are gone. I think they were all gone in the last video, except for one maybe. So I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It looks like 15 plus the battery-powered snapper. I did get an inquiry about that yesterday, so maybe that one will sell at some point. I guess it shows that I don't have it priced out of range if I'm getting at least somebody asking about it. But yeah, about 6 or 7 of the 20-inch ones are still left, and then the same deal with the 21-inch standard wheel. And then the big wheel, I have 3 of them left. They'll kind of get on moving probably here in the next couple of weeks too. I think it was around 4 of the 9 that I sold the past 3 days were the newer ones. That's just because I had I had a few, which I don't have anymore, of the older ones over here that I had for trade-ins. As you can see, this is all I have left. I got the Sycamore one running, and I'm actually cutting the grass with that. The Craftsman cuts a little bit too low for my yard, so I did list that just to see if there was anybody that had interest in buying it. And then the Greenworks mower here, plugged it in today and it still works, so I listed it also. And then I'm working on hopefully finding engines for these over here. That personal pace one I still need to find an engine for, and then I've got just the 2 regular decks, and then the one with the Tecumseh back there, I just don't have an intake tube for it. If I had an intake tube for it, I would try and fix it. It's a little cool 18-inch mower, but not a lot left. And then this Honda, I'll either dive into it or sell it as is, one of the two. Haven't really made up my mind about that one yet, but that's just kind of a quick update. Got the edger out the other day. It still runs. Still haven't bought a carburetor for the pressure washer, but that might be coming down the pipe this week, especially if I don't get any trade-ins to work on, because I don't have anything to work on right now, which is kind of a nice thing here in the thick of the season, just to sell away and work on whatever trades I get in. I thought I would be getting trades and be having to work on them quite a bit, but doesn't seem like I'm having to do that right now, which is kind of nice. But either pulling apart the Honda or working on this engine right here is going to be the next one. I think this one is out of timing. I don't think it's the valves. I think it's out of timing, because the governor linkage wasn't even hooked up to the mower when I got it. So I don't know. I do kind of want to tear into that one to see if I can get it running again. But yeah, a lot emptier than when we started. So I knew I'd have a good shot at selling a lot of these. I didn't think that I'd have quite this many sold by, here it is, April 30th, so the end of April. But we're doing pretty good. People do love getting almost new mowers for about $60 or so off of the retail price is what they're asking. And so I kind of priced them to sell, and they're selling pretty well, and still haven't received any calls back, which has been good. It's been encouraging, actually. So it's kind of nice. I don't know if I'll get them all sold by Memorial Day, but that might be a good goal, just depending on seeing how many sell during the week and whatnot, and if I get any trade-ins. And I know that bicycle wheel Murray that I featured in some of the videos that I had, that I said that I consistently couldn't get to run right. With putting the older carburetor on there, it's still something in that carburetor wasn't right, which is what I've got on the Sycamore here now. Have to adjust the screw out to get it started, and then adjust the screw in, the idle screw or the air fuel mix screw in to get it going. But that's why I'm kind of keeping that one, because it does run excellent, and it cuts at the height that I kind of want to cut the grass with, the Sycamore. What I ended up doing to the Murray is putting the gas tank and carburetor on it that that it started out with when it came to me on that engine that was from 1978, even though it was a newer style carburetor. For the life of me, I couldn't figure out what was going on with it. I ran it with the air filter off and it'd run great, but as soon as you put the air filter on, it would choke itself out and run terrible. It ended up being debris in the, I guess, the pickup area of the carburetor, where it meets with the gas tank. There was a lot of debris in that indentation in the gas tank to where it picks it up in the carburetor, and so it was having issues doing that, and I cleaned it out and it was running great, and just sold it today. Didn't have it on Craigslist for 3 hours, I don't think, and so they sold really quickly. They really bought my $50 mowers this weekend. As I mentioned earlier, I ended up having 5 of them for sale over the course of the 3 days, and folks came and picked up all of them, so they cleaned me out on that, which was kind of nice, to get rid of even more mowers that quickly. So they're selling great, and I hope folks that are doing a similar thing to me and selling mowers is having just as good of luck doing it this year, and they're having just as good of luck of getting them fixed and keeping them fixed for customers that buy them, so that they're not coming back, because the season's really getting going now. So I thank y'all for the support here, and I hope y'all keep finding these videos interesting. I'll keep making them if y'all keep watching them, because I enjoy making them, since I have some free time on my hands, and I'm not fixing like crazy trying to keep up with the demand, since I have all these fixed. So again, whenever I get a new mower in, or any updates on what I have or whatnot, I will let y'all know. But in the meantime, figured y'all would find that pretty interesting, that a lot of these are gone and they're not really stacked up like they were to start out with. So again, thank y'all for watching.